Welcome to ClickMyProject. Our project title is Service Operate Our Trust Scheme for Resource Matchmaking Across Multiple Cloud. Our modified abstract is this paper proposing a service operate our trust scheme for resource matching across the multiple cloud. Through the analysis, the built-in relationship between the users, broker and the service resources. This paper proposes a middleware framework of trust management that can effectively reducing the user burden and improving the system dependability. Based on the multiple dimensions resource service operators, we model the problem of trust evaluation as a process of multi-attribute decision making and develop an adaptive trust evaluations approaches based on the information entropy theory. These adaptive approaches can overcome these limitations of traditional trust schemes, whereby the trusted operators are weighted manually or subjectively. As a result, using the SOTS, the broker can be effectively and accurately report the most trusted resources in advance and thus providing the most dependable resources to the users. In the data flow diagram, first of all, the user register and log in their information, and after that the user log in into the process using the username and the password. After that, the user requesting the VM to the SLA manager with their policies. After that, the SLA manager get their information from the user and send those informations which are apart from the privacy. They transfer the data into the broker. Now the broker collect those data from the SLA manager. After that, the broker analyzing the virtual machines who are all registered their cloud provider under the SLA manager. After that, the broker find out in the efficient virtual machines from the cloud providers who providing the fast and the reliable process they filtering. After that, the broker assigning those virtual machines to the SLA manager. After that, the SLA manager get those details and once again analyzing those virtual machines in the cloud provider. Then finally, it allocated to the user. Let's start our demo. Our project title is Service Operate Our Trust Scheme for Resource Matching Across Multiple Cloud. Just clicking that button. Okay. In registration form, we enter the information. And the date of birth. Enter the username and password. Click the register button to register those information into the database, and after that, using that registered informations, it validated the user in login. Okay. In login, we give that username and the password. Click the login button. Now the user is valid user, so it automatically moves. Click that username, we are getting the username, and here giving that additional username for privacy, and we enter the capacity of VM and give the priority. At the time we getting the date and time of the current. Okay, and click the submit button. After that, clicking SLA.java. And run that SLA.java. Here the SLA manager ID is enter the ID and get the user request. These are the information given by the user and their capacity. And then it move to the broker page. The broker get the user capacity allowed because these are the privacy issues, so they releasing only the capacity of the user VM. Okay. After that, if you want to register for the VM means click that, and here they enter that information. Provider 3. Okay, registered. It successfully registered. After that, click the choosing the VM. In this, here the cloud provider who are all registered under the SLA manager are viewed here. And clicking that anyone cloud provider, we're getting the details. Now click the next button. Here the broker find out the trust pooled and the trusted virtual machines in the cloud provider. Okay, just clicking the VM under cloud broker. These are all the VM having the nearer capacity for the user request. After that, in trust pool, we getting the nearest VM who are all nearer to the user request. And finally, click the VM. Here we getting the VM ID 2 and the VM capacity and the VM response. These are the most trusted and the repeated VM. Okay, and send it to the SLA manager. And click SLA data allocation. It also enter that information. VM ID 2 and the capacity is 2000 and cloud provider is 1. Okay, send to user. Here the user finally the user get those informations by 2001. We generating the graph for the process. Thank you.